Well then, let's move on, if we can, to the start of the 2021 season. So a reminder of all of the new names and such. At quarterback, we have he's running newest addition. Davis will save us, and I hope that he will. I indeed hope that he will. He will probably be our starter as well. Again, the big boy at 6'6". We do not need any quarterbacks scouted this year either. Running back, your wife's in my DMs is there with Tony Parker, Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic, and Spandex Dragons. So we do need at least one running back. Don't want to look at Air Force. Fullback wise, we will need a new addition, but we do have new fullback, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadam. Wide receiver, it's Sir Deutsch, of course. Moxley's Fork is a senior, so is Jackson Flaxen. New addition, though, Rigatoni Beefaroni is on the team, which means we are going to need probably 2 wideouts this year. Tight end wise, no new additions needed. Forgotten all techs, though, the new addition at tight end. Left tackle, come on, England. We got Brick Wall and Jack Strap II. Let's see, we are going to be missing Mallard. Let's be honest, we just need O-line help in general. But we do have It's a Bear, oh fuck, our favorite Irishman, and Dixon Sider, Moritz's brother. At center, Weeaboo Jones, the new addition, behind Easton O'Palestine. We also have noted Alan Walsh client at right guard. And at right tackle, Stromboli Artifact. On the defensive line, Boom Thundersticks, a new addition to the team, as is Beef Stud Pile. Going to the St. Louis Battlehawks home opener. I'm jealous. I'm glad St. Louis has a football team again, though. Defensive tackle, we have Can't Type Toogs, and He Hate Me is also on the team. You could argue maybe one better defensive tackle, but it's not a huge need. Linebacker, Eric Andre Fleury is a senior, but David Robinson fresh off the red shirt, so we'll probably need at least one outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, we got Wile E. Coyote, but Scruffy Corn Puffy is also there. And on the right, Bacardi Mojito. Leading the way, but Tyler Biggs, the 18th, is there. At corner, in terms of new addition, Cheese Ravioli and Pickle Don Rickles. We do have 2 seniors, so we're going to need a cornerback. We're going to need a lot this year. At safety, new addition, unemployed Chuck Fletcher. And on the other side, Captain Crunch, the other new addition. Hermie Unworthy's not new. He was here last year. And then again, we're going to hope that we do not need to bring anybody in by redshirting one of our seniors. So that is the current team. We do still have to go through our entire deal here. And let's actually start at the top with the recruitment board and see what's out there. Let's see what's out there. We need a much better... The number 1 recruit in the nation is from Plano, Texas. Tyler Howard. And he's interested. Let's see who else is from Texas. George Gibson. And he is our number 1. We are his number 1. Evan Oliver. Greg Wilson. Steve McNeil as 5 stars. That's going to be a bidding war next season. No kidding. Okay, so really quickly, Daniel, thank you for the 5 months on the Prime. Chat, drop your meeps if you got them. So outright quarterbacks, it's not a huge need for us. There are some dudes who are interested in joining. But again, it's only like a toss-up. Like, we could use one. I don't think we can focus on these guys, even though some of them are interested in coming here. You know? I don't think we can. Although it's tough to not want to scout these guys out, but we got to focus. We do need a running back. There is a 4-star who is interested. Gotta be honest, though, we're going to take a different approach this year. We are going to focus only on the 5 stars to kick it off. Only on these 5 stars. They are easily the most important. Even the 4 stars, who I'd love to get, and there's a great amount of them, and quite a few of them are interested. I think we have to focus on the 5 stars right out of the gates. I think that's a necessity. So really quickly, let's go ahead and scout these guys. Tyler Howard. At wide receiver, 93 speed out of the gates. He is an 80 overall. I know we need O-line as well, but like I said, we're going to focus on these 5 for the moment. George Gibson is a bust, but he is a 5-star. And at a 68, that's still not bad. We're still going to target him. Evan Oliver is an 81 on the defensive line. Greg Wilson is a 79. And Steve McNeil is also a 79. Okay. We still have other positions we can scout out. Again, we can only scout in this opening week. But we had to focus on those 5 stars at least to start. So from here, it has to be 4 stars. Unless it's a position of need. We cannot focus on these quarterbacks. I would love to. I really would. The temptation's there. I can't do it. We do need a running back. There are 3 4-stars that we're going to focus on, especially Landon Clayton. In terms, I mean, you could say, though, focus on athletes? What's the athlete situation? All right, Corey Walker's locked us out. Let's look at these athletes next. Let's look at these athletes next. So Mike Bradford. That boy is a wide receiver. Another wide receiver. Damn. We might have to make a choice. Craig Foster. Secondary option, 75 press. He's likely a secondary option. Yeah, at 6'4", 210. He could even be a linebacker. He can play man. He can kind of play zone. Brandon Williams. 93 carrying. Could be in the secondary. Could be a wide receiver. Could be a running back. And Zach Johnson. Has really good power moves. How big is this guy? 6'8", 260. Jesus. This dude's a fucking defensive tackle, man. 100%. 100%. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. We got 550 points left for this opening week. This is, again, turning out to be kind of insane in terms of recruitment options. So again, we can't focus on quarterback right now. We do kind of need one, but we have to focus on the higher priority talent, at least for this initial scouting. So we're going to look at these running backs. We do need a fullback. There's one 3-star who's interested, Nathan Williams, but it's fullback. I'm not going to prioritize scouting out a fullback right now when we have so many options. Wide receiver. There is a 4-star available, but we already have the 5 stars. So the 4-star Shelton Robinson, I'm not going to focus on right now. Yeah, we're definitely going to focus on those other options. Even though someone like fucking Randall Smith is rapid at a 4.32. Tight end wise, we don't need one, but there is a 4-star in Clifton Price, and I want to know how good he is. On the O-line. Ooh. Okay, we do have a couple of 4-stars. Franklin Sharp, Reggie Cooks, Dallas Rosario, Terrence Campbell. There are 3 stars, excuse me, who are interested in coming here, particularly Nick Cotton. But we're going to aim higher than that, and hopefully he doesn't get too upset that we're not immediately targeting him. Defensive end. Couple of other 4-stars. We do have the 5-star in Oliver, and we really only need 1 defensive end. But we could add the 4-stars for the moment. Defensive tackle. We'll add these 2 4-stars, but one of the athletes is probably a defensive tackle. We will add these linebackers. We got some corners who are available. Got the 5-star safety. Some 3-stars who are interested. Okay. I think we start with 35. And even then, we're going to have people fall off the list pretty fast. Based off what we're prioritizing. So running back, Ryan Thomas. Jesus Christ. Okay. Landon Clayton. And Danny Robinson. 4-star Ryan Thomas is insane. At wideout, we already have all 3 of them scouted. How good's this tight end, Clifton Price? He is a 77. On the O-line, Reggie Cook. Dallas Rosario is up to a 78. Terrence Campbell is a 77. Franklin Sharp's a 76. Hawkins down to a 72. Sharp is a bust. Defensive tackle. Let's go with Greg Frank because he has 2 first names. He's a 68. Okay. That first week is going to be very, very important for us. In terms of redshirting, we're not going to redshirt a single quarterback this year. We need both of these 2 on roster, and Davis will probably start this year. Running back wise. We're not going to redshirt in me DMs. I'm tempted because it would offset he and Parker both being sophomores, but he is the best running back on this team. You could maybe argue Qui-Gon's not that much slower. So he and Parker could do the job, but if Immy DMs were to leave, that would be disastrous. Yeah, we're not going to redshirt him. Fullback-wise, we are going to redshirt Doug Dimmadome. God help me if he leaves, but I mean, he's a fullback, for God's sake. Actually, you know what? I can't afford to redshirt him because McPringleterry is going to leave at the end of the year. So we can't risk that. Wideouts. Oh, boy. We can't afford to redshirt Tate's prison cell because he is a 5-star. Do we try to redshirt Moxley's fork? Because we're probably okay without him. It would get Rigatoni Beefaroni a bit more playing time. And that way, we wouldn't lose both Waxen Flaxen and Moxley's fork this year. I think we try to get away with it. Although he is one of the fastest receivers on this team. But it would allow us to put Tate's prison cell into a better spot. I think we're going to try to redshirt Moxley's fork and hold on to him for one more year. Sit him out this year to hold on to him for one more year. It's a risk, but we're going to go for it. Tight end wise, we're not going to redshirt anybody. Offensive line, Jack Strapp will sit out the season. As will Stromboli Artifact. That way we get 3 natural tackles. At guard, we're going to sit out Dixon Sider. And we're going to sit out noted Alan Walsh client. And at center, Weeaboo Jones will stay. Fork and Deutsch should be seniors together next year. Right, and if we get those athletes this year, or those wide receivers, to be ready the year after, like, man, we're golden. Defensive end. We will be redshirting Beef Stud Pile and Boom Thundersticks. Roll with those 5. Defensive tackle. Well, we got to risk it. Can't type Toogs and he hate me. Will be redshirt this season. Linebacker. Tyler Biggs. Ooh, I can't redshirt him. I can't risk him getting pissed. I can't risk him getting pissed off. Other players we can, like those O-linemen, like it's not that big of a deal. Middle linebacker, we will redshirt Scruffy Corn Puffy. But yeah, Tyler Biggs will stay. I can't risk him getting pissed off and leaving as a 4-star linebacker. Corner. We're going to redshirt Pickle Don Rickles, but nobody else gets redshirt. We need them. You could argue Cheese Ravioli, because these two aren't that much worse. Honestly, maybe, yeah. Even though he's fast. Great Scott, Spike'em, Michelle, Crabtree, and Unworthy. That should be okay. Then at safety, Captain Crunch will get the red shirt. And we'll red shirt unemployed Chuck Fletcher. And run with those 4. Pop Gregovich will play this year, but Blow Me on Command will not. And hopefully he doesn't transfer out, and that way next year it'll be he and Laces out, and that way this year especially we don't have to focus on a kicker. So we are being very aggressive. Very aggressive with the red shirting as usual. So looking at the depth chart, Davis will save us, will be the starter. Then you got in the DMs, Parker, Qui-Gon. I mean, honestly, Qui-Gon might as well start over Parker. I mean, Parker's a good power back, but Chuck Fletcher not playing seems about right, doesn't it? Wideouts, we're looking good. Tight ends, we're looking good. Kicker, Gregovich, Laces out at punter. Oh yeah, we're looking good too from a return perspective. This team is looking pretty damn good in general. Last thing is the custom schedule. And again, we are going to have to run the table at the end of it. I think we will have week 7 off. I want to take this week against Virginia off. So we'll have 3 games, a week off, 2 games, a week off, and then the big run. Okay. Who are we going to go for? We could do a bowl rematch against Missouri. South Alabama's there. Utah just went to the national title game. I think we go for Missouri. Let's have a bowl rematch. We lost last year's bowl rematch against San Diego State. Wake Forest. Pretty much anybody could replace them. Virginia Tech, it's a little bit less open. I'd prefer not to play Virginia Tech. It is true that Boise State is there for the blue turf. There's a lot of options. What do we got in week 6? We just have to decide how busy we want this schedule to be. How busy, or like how difficult do we want this schedule to be? We do have to schedule a game against Texas State. That's required. They are our rivals after all. 1 off. Week 5. UCF is ranked, huh? UNLV. South Bama again. We could do an Armed Forces run, that's true. Let me see if I can get that scheduled here. Let me see. Go back to the top. I mean, Army is ranked right now. Actually, here, let's try to start it for the beginning of the season. See if I can take Missouri out of there. Can I put Mizzou in this game? Yes, I can. We got Navy. We got Air Force. And that's it, right? Nobody cares about the rest. We got Navy, we got Air Force. That's all we need, right? And then Army. Is there one that I'm missing? The Land, Air, and Sea run? Okay. We do get Texas State at home. We'll have Missouri at home. Or do we have 5 non-conference games now? I don't know. Space Force. We do have 7 conference games, though. So yeah, we'll have 2 bye weeks, week 4 and week 7. We'll host Missouri and Texas State, but we'll start off on the Armed Forces run against Navy, Air Force, and Army. Let's do it. I'm good with that. Play all Texans school. We'll do that next year. So the board is set. Redshirt's set. We're ready for the 2021 season. Oh boy. In terms of recruitment, do we have to deliver here? We have to absolutely nail this with those 5 stars. We got to go all in for them before we go after any of the 4 stars, even position of need. We just need these damn players. We need him. Hickenbottom High Noon. I think he already was level 30. I think he was. Okay, so it is Navy in week 1. Do I have a skill point for Hickenbottom, or is that a carryover? That was a carryover from the end of last season. Before we worry about the scouting really quickly, job security, absolutely through the roof. We're in no danger right now. We are the 71st winningest head coach. Dabo Sweeney right now leads the way. In terms of the preseason polls, we know that we're ranked. Notre Dame heads into the season at number 1, defending champions Michigan State 2, Ohio State, Washington, and Oklahoma make up the top 5, with Miami of Ohio at number 10. They're a 6-star program, apparently. Florida State's up there for White Fat Rock and the Seminoles. Army is there, of course. UCF Kentucky is ranked, as is Houston and the U in the top 25. In terms of championship contenders, our outlook looks pretty strong. Not quite Texas A&M levels where, holy shit, they're going to be up there and Utah's about to fall off. But we're looking all right. We're looking okay. And if we have good recruitment, who knows what might happen. So here we go. First week. Let's see where we stand. So at running back, we are in the running for Ryan Thomas at 4 stars. Wideouts, we're in the running for Tyler Howard. George Gibson, we're in first. We're going to offer him a scholarship. Can we get one of the 5-star wideouts? He's the worst one, but can we get him right out of the gates? No, we cannot. McNeil, we're also in contention for. Tight end Clifton Price, we're in contention for. On the O-line, we're not in first for anybody else out of those 4 stars. Nor are we in first for Franklin Sharp. Evan Oliver, we're not out of it. I was wanting to see if we were in first for anybody else. Defensive tackle. Of course, everyone here is a 4-star. Linebackers. Not in first for anybody there. Okay. We're in an interesting spot. And for the athletes, Bradford, we're not in first. We are in first for 4-star athlete Craig Foster. So we are going to offer him a scholarship. Can we get him immediately? No, we can't. There's Brandon Williams and Zach Johnson. Okay. So, we're going max points on the 5 stars to kick things off. So Tyler Howard, George Gibson, Evan Oliver, Greg Wilson, and Steve McNeil. These guys will have max points every week, and from there, we go for who else we need. So, running back wise, we do have a need at running back, kind of. It'd be nice to end up with Ryan Thomas. I think we have to prioritize the offensive line. We have to. Again, tight end Clifton Price would be great, but O-line's way more important. So let's go max offers on Reggie Cook, Dallas Rosario, Terrence Campbell, and Franklin Sharp. And we will scout out couple of other people here. Let's go based off of overall. So Dan Stevens, damn good linebacker. Dan Robinson, damn good safety. Damn good safety, dare I say. So yeah, unlike last time where we just tried to go for everybody, we're really going to zero in on the best of the best. So with that, a new season. And the question is, on the field, where will we stand? And what do we do in terms of game plan? If we have Davis will save us, he is able to run. In the DMs is not quite silly goose. Do we go run heavy? Do we throw the ball a bit more? We have the wideouts to do it. And Davis has 90 power, 83 accuracy. What do we go for in terms of style? What do we go for? I mean, run balanced could certainly work. Spread option, not necessarily ideal. Pistol could work. Pistol could work. Air raid. Honestly, the spread offense seems to make the most sense to me. Could go multiple. But I think we're going to try the spread offense to kick things off. I think we're going to try it. Week 1, Navy. Good team. So are we. There's going to be a lot of that this season. Let's see what we can do against the midshipmen. Actually, in terms of the uni, let's go with our all-white alt. They have some interesting unis, that's for sure. We start our military run. It's Navy to kick it off. A brand new season here for the Roadrunners. We have 3 straight bowl victories.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you.
A new era in a lot of ways for this team. Our starting quarterback last year is now our starting running back.
Nissan, innovation that excites. The anchors will be cast away, and Navy hopes to set sail toward an all-important.
All right.
The midshipmen are ready to do.
Look at our defensive rating. That's the highest it's ever been, easily.
Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you
Very, very interesting. Fucking show-offs parachuting in. Cool, only give up 40 points a game, right? Nothing says midshipman pride like firing shit into the air. Fucking Captain Jack Sparrow music. Oh, goodness.
The Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium, home of the Navy midshipmen, will play host for this matchup. Let's head down to the coin toss now. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories.
All right. Tails never fails, baby. We'll kick it off. We'll put this defense to the test early on. First quarter of this new season. A new offensive look, a new defense. 7-0 Navy, though. The end of 10 minutes. Our offense is struggling a little bit, though. Maybe chose the wrong playbook. We're on the board there. Twice over. 14-7. 21 unanswered points for us at the end. As Amanda Hugginkiss had a 2-yard touchdown catch. Through the third. Couldn't do anything on that opening possession. Still up by 14 for the moment. That's it for the third. Score doesn't change at all. Navy, holy hell. 85-yard rushing touchdown. Leads down to 7. We go 3 and out. Navy intercepted. Tim Allen gets it done. 8:22 to go. We miss a 36-yard field goal. 7 minutes left. Navy forced to punt. And the Roadrunners score. That should do it. 30-yard rushing touchdown for your wife's in my DMs. And there it is. That should do it. Navy does score with 2 minutes left. Can we hold on? We're forced to punt. 126 for Navy. Oh, boy.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way.
1:26 to go
Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
for Navy to try and tie this game up. And we're going to watch it. Draw play. Jesus Christ, he ran over one of our guys, but then got ran over himself. Bryant Trayangan. Apparently he broke emotional damages record earlier in the game for longest touchdown run, so that's unfortunate.
Now they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Clock's ticking. They have 2 timeouts. So still count as no touching. I'd say so.
He's on the run.
Quarterback tries to go.
And he's tackled around the
A little bit wonky, but it's 3rd and 1.
before they drilled it.
And they used their first timeout. Bacardi Mojito on the tackle. Utah beats Utah State. He's going to throw on 3rd down, out to the right, knocked loose, number 1. With the largest neck roll in the game.
Fourth down.
And we need one more stop. Can we get it?
Convert here, then the game is over.
4th and 1. Navy, hands off to the outside. They're going to get the first down and more.
33-yard line.
He gets another set of downs and more importantly, opens up.
Clock down to 46 seconds left. Clock ticking. There's the snap. Navy looking out to the left. And broken up. It was worrisome there for a minute.
The 33-yard line. It's 2nd down.
36 seconds left. Can we hold on? Quarterback looking, gets hit, intercepted. No, he dropped it.
Catches a break here. That's
Bow tie drops the easiest interception of his life. Would have been a pick 6 and would have ended the game. The quarterback nearly takes the hit. I mean, he catches that, he's gone. Off the wrist. Should have been the easiest interception of his life to take it back to the house and end the game.
next down.
Navy still alive. It's 3rd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback looking. Quick throw over the middle is caught. And inside the 10, it's 1st and goal.
Guy gets into the secondary. He can be a real problem to bring down.
They're running hurry up.
Tacklers who are smaller than he is.
A quarterback in the gun.
Clock ticking. Quarterback looking. Tries to run. Runs into a brick wall. 20 seconds left. Clock's ticking. They've yet to call their timeout.
Coordinator to call the blitz.
They're going to spike it here.
Lineman free to get to the quarterback.
Spikes the ball.
10 seconds to go. 2 plays for Navy to try and tie this game up.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
They can afford 1 play inbounds to gain some yardage. They still have that timeout. Navy looking, quarterback over the middle, caught. He does get stopped, and there's that timeout. 5 seconds left. This is it. One more chance.
Play right here.
Snap, quarterback looking over the middle, stopped at the goal line.
Congratulations.
The Roadrunners are gonna survive it. And maybe, just maybe, this defense could be half decent now. Whew, it was scary,
Realize that when the ball is snapped,
but they got it done.
from a very different ball.
Barring a really unfortunate result here, because we are going to run the ball. And that'll do it. 28-21 over Navy. We get a win to start off this season, and apparently it's another classic game, because when are they not classic games? Classic games? Your wife's in my DMs. Gets it done. MVP in his first game at running back. And a victory in week 1 for San Antonio. It was a little bit rocky there for a minute. It really was, but we hold on to get it done. Number 1 in your hearts with that gigantic ass neck roll. So Davis will save us. 21 of 39, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks in his debut. He's running, did get some playing time as well. But in my DMs with 2 rushing touchdowns. It was Flax and Hug and Kiss the Ball. Stevie, what's up? The download process for this is long. Depends on your internet. Depends on your internet. But yeah, it's not a very difficult process. There are plenty of tutorials out there. So yeah, it shouldn't take that long, really. Whew. God, it feels good to get that first win out of the way. It really does. Hickenbottom high noon. We already knew it was level 30. We're off to week 2. We're hopefully we'll get some good news in terms of recruiting.